I don't need ammo, do I?
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
So the bad news is the Leviathan swallowed us. The good news is it's taking us to the treasure room. But the best news is, do you remember my pet Roscoe? I found him!
Roscoe.
I feel burning.
Look at this gun.
My appointment must stop from.
Killed Roscoe! What a shame. Oh well, discretion's the better part of running away. Till we meet again, Vault Hunter. Oh, damn, I dropped my pistol. Do me a favor and don't grab it, would you? Because that would be stealing, and stealing is wrong.
Stealing is wrong. This gun, this Sandhawk, is so overpowered. We just killed the boss.
Take it personally.
We killed one boss anyway. Not done yet though. There's still the Leviathan. Stealing her gun. That's her gun. Incendiary Greed. I don't remember if the greed is any good. I don't think it is. Hold on, let me just open up this. Borderlands 2 greed. Always incendiary, no movement speed loss when aiming down the sights. Okay, unique weapon in 2 ways. One of 4 unique Jacob's weapons that spawn with elements. And one of 2 weapons that when aiming down the sights does not incur a movement penalty. With the right class mods, a commando heavily investing in expertise can surpass sprint speed by aiming down this weapon's sights. You can move really fast when aiming down sights. However, in actual combat it is mediocre and its element gimmick limits its versatility greatly. Okay, so it's not that useful. But you can move really fast with it when aiming down sights. Also, we need to go that way. There's a giant skeleton in here. So Roscoe, her pet, is a rack hive. We don't see any rack hives in Borderlands 2, but in Borderlands 1, we learned that the rack hives, like there's actual giant creatures, which Roscoe was. Those are the things that spawn the racks. So the racks that fly around, they actually live in hives, and the hives themselves are actually living creatures. Anyway, Borderlands lore. Escape Leviathan. I'm getting puked out, And we get puked out. And that's the Leviathan.
This is it, my friend. Destroy the Leviathan, and the treasure shall be yours.
This is the arena for fighting the Leviathan. And it's just a giant open arena. Oh, you can't. You have to hit the weak points. It's a giant open arena with no cover. Should I be concerned about that? So there's a weak point. The blue stuff is a weak point. There's 2 eyes. And oh crap, sandworms. Excuse me. I don't know if I should be focusing on the Leviathan or not. Also, there's no music, and I don't know why. The last weak point is inside his mouth. That's not good. Don't reload. Don't reload! Can you just stop doing that? So the last weak point is oh, it's a queen. Never mind, there's 2 queens. The last weak point is inside its mouth, which... I guess that's how you hit it. Which doesn't expose until we're at this stage.
The lost
Got him.
treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
Tay, corrupted.
I agree.
And that is the final boss of this DLC. Oh, is that Iridium? Is this like an Iridium cave? Maybe it is. Anyway, this is the final boss of the DLC. The arena is just an open area with no cover. Unless this is cover. Is this cover? I mean, I need to fight this guy on higher difficulty in my own playthroughs. This is not cover. You can't go back there. Invisible wall. There's an invisible wall there. You can't go behind it. Is this cover? Is this cover? Is this... This is... Well, I mean... No, it's not cover. That's not cover. I mean, in the final boss of the main game, for example, the warrior. Or is this cover? I'm stuck. I'm kind of stuck in here. It's not really cover. I mean, it was kind of exploity because it couldn't hit you. Oh, this is cover. Okay, there's a little bit of cover back here. Alright. Maybe the next time I fight it, I should check if this is safe. And whether or not we can just hide here the whole fight. I'm trying real hard to find exploits. Let's grab what we can from here. So there's the Leviathan. It's not entirely clear what it is. It's a giant turtle thing. A giant turtle thing with a head. Okay, I probably should not try that. You don't see its lower body though. But it's a really, really big thing. I mean, it's interesting. The design of it is interesting. And here's the treasure chamber.
So ends the story of how the Vault Hunters defeated the treacherous Captain Scarlet and slew the Leviathan. And as the sun set on Pandora, the Vault Hunters realized that while they'd found Captain Blade's lost armory, the true treasure of the sands had been inside them all along. The end. How was that?
That last part was really hokey.
Yeah, it felt kind of contrived, didn't it?
Extremely. But otherwise, you ended that story pretty well. For a dirty little orphan.
Thanks.
Ah, don't mention it. I gotta teach somebody to tell these stories when I'm gone. Might as well be you.
Yeah. I love you, Marcus.
That's weird.
Alright, and we're done with those. Let's loot the treasure. Apparently there's it's Iridian architecture. Look at those statues there. Statues. And is that I think that is iridium infused rock. I guess we're supposed to make the connection between iridium and giant monsters. I'm not sure if this is a vault or not in the lore of the story. Maybe this might be considered a kind of a vault. Let's see, so at the top of this, if I can figure out how to climb to the top, it is a bit of a parkour puzzle. And here's the loot. Oh, these boxes only exist inside this chamber. The boxes with the skull on them. Oh, look at that.
Nice. Well, well.
And then there's the red boxes. There's also a challenge to open the pirate loot boxes, which is part of the reason why we go back to Magni's Lighthouse to scum in our own time. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. What can I ditch to grab more things? I should have upgraded my pack size before I came in here, shouldn't I? Resistance relic, that's not that good. Can I drop this? Grab that. I guess we leave the. Oh, this is useful. Iridium. So that you might think is the treasure, and it is. Let me grab my ammo back. I mean, it's not great though, is it? There's a couple of E-Tech guns and then that's about it. The entrance is there. There's a few more things though, if I can remember where they are. I don't remember where this is. Okay, it's not down here. Excuse me while I slowly jump my way back out of here. Oh, here it is.
My skills are sharp.
One more box. Alright, so there's one more box. So, let me drop things that are worth less. And I believe we are done in here. I'm pretty sure that's all the boxes. So in the end, there's not that much loot, is there? Oh, you can't come back in here either. So you can't... You can fight the Leviathan again, but you can't get back in here again. So you can only get these boxes once per playthrough. Not that you need them, right? Because of Magni's Lighthouse, you don't really need to come in here to farm loot. You can just go to Magni's Lighthouse to farm loot. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, the DLC is okay, and as I said in the beginning of the DLC, like I think the general quality of this DLC is a bit less than the main game, but I mean that's often the case though. I mean it's not bad, like it's just more stuff to fight, more maps to explore, a few more bosses. Oh, at the end game there's also the raid bosses, let's not forget that. So we are not done. There's still the side quests and the raid bosses, which I'm pretty sure we can't beat the raid bosses the way we are.
Please insert any donated organs
Level
into the
28.
receptacle below. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head.
So all these guns are bad. compared to what we have already. The Sandhawk. The Sandhawk is so much nonsense. It does 8 times as much damage as it says on the card. Is it 8 or 6? I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, it's 8. And we come back out at the back of... Oh, can we go back in this way? Hold on. So we come back out into Oasis. Can we go in this way? Or is this closed? Can we just get to the boss fight from here? Leviathan's lair. Or can we not jump back up this way? Hold on, no, we can't jump back up this way. Remember how we couldn't get to these buildings before? Oh, never mind. No, we can get back up here. Look at that. This is just the ground. Oh, we can get back here. No, we can't get up. We can't get up there, right? We can't get up there. We can get back here. And I think that allows us to go fight the Leviathan over and over again. If you want to. Alright, well, that's the end of the main story of this DLC. Let me unlock this head. Bonehead. There's a character customization here. Should we use the new head? Let's see what the new head looks like. Head... Bonehead... Sure, let's be a pirate. Amber Assassin... Vitamin C... Amber... So this is white and yellow, this is black and yellow. Maybe Amber Assassin is good. Okay then. I'm wondering if I should end the video here. I can do a couple of side quests, I guess. Let's do a few side quests.
My great-grandma used to be a sand pirate around these parts, but I don't want anybody to know that. Her old ship is just outside of Oasis. I need you to scuttle it and erase any evidence of the creepy stuff my grand-gram used to do. Go get the explosives I stashed for you.
Her grandmother used to be a pirate, and we have to bury the evidence. Alright, so we have to pick up the explosives and then blow up her ship. I think I'm just gonna do all these quests one at a time. There are quite a few of them. Quite a lot of them, in fact. Yeah, let me just look at this. There's a lot of side quests. Oh, it's up there? Wait a minute. Can I? You can't get through here with a ship. You can get through here with a ship. There's also stalkers. Is this the only place where you can run over stalkers? Funny. Let me just run over these guys. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, stalkers! Get run over! It takes quite a few runs to kill them though. Just strafing over them. You don't always... Oh, they're too low to hit consistently. Okay, explosives are here.
Thanks for agreeing to destroy Gram's old ship. I don't want to tell you the kind of stuff she was guilty of, but let's just say it rhymes with child schmafficking with some schmanibalism on the side.
Child schmafficking. and schmannibalism. That sounds bad. It sounds like a inappropriate thing to do. Although she is a pirate, so... So I'm gonna clean these things up to make things easier for myself. Alright, Wreck of the Chronos. Before we blow it up, maybe I should look around a little bit. That's a small bomb for a big a small bomb for a big ship. Oh, cages. That would be the child trafficking inside these cages.